Hello, hi, and welcome to my channel, Yoga Joy. If you haven't subscribed already, then you can just subscribe down below. And yeah, we'll get started really quickly because the internet speed is low for some reason where I am, and I don't know what's happened. So it might be really glitchy today. So I think I'm just going to get on the mat, and at least you can practice some yoga, even if it's like I'm underwater. I hope it's not too bad. It probably will be. But let's get started. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so beginning in your comfortable seated position. We have sun again today, which is a blessing and sadly a bit of a curse when it comes to being able to see me properly. So let's just begin to drop into being here on the mat. Allow yourself to please surrender to this position that you're in. And feeling the weight of your body resting here. Feeling the connection of your sit bones, your legs, feet on the mat or on the chair you're sitting in. And then with the breath, feeling a gentle softness as you exhale around your neck and shoulders and your forehead and down your cheeks and jaw. Relaxing down your sides. As you breathe in, feeling a gentle lifting from the base of the spine. So maybe around or from your coccyx to your sacrum, and then feeling coming up from your lumbar spine and gentle lifting through the whole of your spine into your neck. And then as you breathe out, there's a softening around your ribs, the side of your body, down your shoulders, all the muscles around your spine. So with this breath, just gently and slowly breathing into the whole of the body. So the whole of your torso, your upper body, breath is feeling the breath filling your upper body. But imagine it's also in your legs and your arms and your head as well. You're really breathing into the whole of the body. And as you breathe out, inviting in that relaxation, the gentle contraction. And the release from the whole of your body. And slowly placing one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. I love and trust my body. I love and trust my body. I love and trust myself. I love and trust myself. And with the hands still where they are, we'll begin moving forwards and backwards, so rocking out the spine. With the breath really guiding the movement, this wonderful breath. Flowing through these gentle waves of the spine. And then begin to accentuate the movements by opening up the arms, reaching out, and exhale, bringing the hands the opposite way round back to the heart and the belly. Opening up, inhale, and exhale, alternating as well, again with the hands. So you're changing the hands each time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Any yawns that come out, please, embrace the yawns. Lifting up, opening up. I'm going to reach to one side and then the other side, stretching out your hands. Fantastic, good. Keeping this flow. Bring the arms up, Prana Mudra, and then down into the twist. So this time we're coming, you can just come into the gentle twist, or you can bring the hand over to the opposite side. Inhale, and then exhale into the twist. Breath in from the base to the spine, base to the crown, and exhale into the twist. Taking a breath in, opening up Prana Mudra, and then slowly into the opposite side. Inhale and exhale into the twist. Take in one more deep breath in and then exhale back to center. Lovely. Okay, so let's release the legs, hands behind, then gently rock the knees from side to side. Lovely. And back up to center. We're going to straighten the legs so they're nice and wide. And then also, and while they're here, you can also prop something underneath you, by the way, so that you can just make sure that you're sitting comfortably with wide legs. And we can just gently rock the head down, or turn the head down so that the ear is coming to the shoulders. Inhale up and exhale over. Wonderful. That's great. And gently coming back to center. You can bring their head so it's looking down and rocking from side to side so that you're taking a upside down arch with your head. Rock out the back of the neck and then down and up. And shoulders. So with the shoulders, we can maybe make circles with the hands on the knees, one way and then the other way. Lovely. And then slowly coming down to wherever your hands want to come. So it might be that you don't need to come up here, that's fine. But it's just wherever you're feeling the stretch, and however far down your body will go. One way and then the other way. We can take some little movements left and right, so we're stretching out the side body as well. Lovely, good. And then lifting the opposite arm up and then coming down, taking our side stretches, waking up these warm-ups. Lovely. Stretching out, breathing into the side body. One more time for each side, stretching out. And then coming back up and moving into twist again. Inhale and exhale back to center and moving into the twist. And then slowly coming back up. We'll take circles with our feet in this position. Going one way and then the other. Lovely. Pointing and flexing. Wonderful. Okay, so let's come into our Majjhariasana, cat. The hands below the shoulders and the knees are below the hips. And we'll start with our own movements. So you're just really moving your hips, shoulders, spine, in any way that feels right for you. Really breathing through these movements. And following the breath. So the breath is guiding the movement. So you can go really nice and slow. Breathing deeply into whatever way that your body would like to move. And bring yourself to stillness. We'll come back into child. And just rock in child. And just let's pad the hands over to the left, stretching out the right side. And then back to center.
Over to the right, stretching out the left side. And back to center. Slowly coming back up. And then lowering down, puppy pose. And stretching out. Chin or forehead on the mat. Chest moving down towards the mat. And slowly bring yourself back up. And we'll lift up the right arm and thread it through. So taking the twist, resting on your right shoulder, hand by your head, or out and like reaching out in front. You can always put the fingers towards your face, actually. That's like can be an extra stretch. Lifting up the arm if you want to, and then placing it behind, either on the sacrum in your jeans pocket, wrapping it around. And the arm back up, hands back down, and gently bring yourself back up. Now, in between sides, we'll come into a side plank. So you can have the right knee down and the left leg straight, and that's enough of a plank. Or you're stacking the feet on top of each other. That's strong. And then taking some deep breaths, really engaging your core, like majorly. Engage your core. I'm not so great at this one. And then lowering back down, being careful of your back. And then gently rock from side to side. Side plank's not always my faves. It's good though. It's good to practice things that you find more challenging. And then coming to center. Lifting up the left arm, threading through. And the right hand is by your face. Fingers might be turned into your face even. And then if you want to, you can lift up the arm. And gently wrap the hand round, arm round. And lifting up your arm, placing the hand down, and then coming back up. And we're going to come into side plank on the other side. Remember, you can lower the knee down. So you could have your left knee lowered, right knee straight, or you're coming up, you're stacking your feet on top of each other, really engaging your core, lifting up through the top arm and down through the lower arm. Ideally, you are a plank of wood, so keeping yourself nice and straight. And then lowering down and coming back onto all fours and just rocking from side to side. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to draw back the right leg and just gently ease back the leg. And then place it in between your hands. We're taking our hamstring hip stretch. So inhale forward, exhale back. Lots of steady deep breaths. Nice. And then coming back to stillness, placing the left hand down and the right hand up. So we're going into the twist. Deep breaths. Remembering this meditation, this is a moving meditation, all about really connecting with your body, love and gratitude for your body. You're loving and trusting. Turning the toe round, lifting the knee up and stretching out through the leg. So nice, it's just quite a stronger lunge, so the runner's lunge. And then slowly we'll come up into crescent lunge. But first, if you straighten the leg and just have a little moment of stretching out the back of the hamstrings. So being careful of the back of the knee so you're not overstretching. And then bending the knee and bringing yourself up into this lunge. If you ever find this lunge difficult, you can clip down the back foot. But ideally, you've got it up so that you're on tiptoes. Straight back leg, hands at the heart. Bringing the arms up, really engaging your core. So strong core muscles here. And hands overhead, down through the centers to the heart. Clip down the back foot. That's great. And so we're going to come into warrior one for a moment. So it's the same as the lunge, but you've got the back foot down, arms up straight. So slightly stronger on the back leg. Then hands down to the heart, heel toe, so that you're coming into the warrior two position. Arms straight. Looking over your front arm, warrior two. Softening into this one. Bringing the hands down so that they're at your hip creases. And then you can slightly decrease the gap between your feet. It's trikonasana, so that's not really narrow, still quite wide. Soften the knee, open up the arms, feeling yourself just gently guided forward. Straighten the leg now, and then coming down into triangle. So you might have a block here, you might be further up like this, making sure you're not compromising yourself like that and then coming over. So you're in trikonasana, really getting in some hatha yoga postures here. I love hatha yoga. Deep, steady breaths. And then slowly bring yourself back up, hands to the heart. Almost step forward, but you're coming into the pyramid. So you have much shorter stance now. It's heel to heel alignment or a little bit further. And then we'll take hold of and clasp our hands this time. Open up the chest and then fold forward, looking at your toe. Again, stretching the back of the leg. So really deep stretch here. You can soften your knee. And then lowering the hands down to the sacrum, sliding the hands down your leg. And then coming forward into Uttanasana. So you're right in the forward fold already. So we've completely missed Tadasana, the mountain. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to step back to downward dog. So we're going to be in half downward dog first, so bending your knees. And guiding the chest back towards your feet. And then lifting up on an inhale, stretching out your legs, stretching out through your feet. And then down into the full expression, but walking the dog out. Lovely. And holding your dog for a moment, lowering your knees down. Upward cat and downward cat. A few flexions and extensions of the spine. And then moving down into child. Resting for a moment in child between sides. It's quite strong yoga, that was. So hopefully it's feeling all right for you. Then slowly bring yourself back up, rocking out the left leg. That's lovely. And then we'll place the left leg between the hands. Inhale forward, exhale back. So deep, full breath. That's nice. And then coming to center, lifting up the back leg, and here we are in the low lunge, runner's lunge. Stretching out the back leg. And then we're going to lower down because I forgot to do the twist. So placing your right hand down and then your left hand up into the twist. Taking some nice breaths. And lowering down the arm. That's great. And coming up into the runner's lunge again. And then straightening the leg. So we're coming up high now. Straightening the leg and breathing into this back of the leg stretch. You might need to bend your knee, of course. And up into crescent lunge. So hands at the heart. Making sure the front toes aren't scrunching into the mat. Just keeping them soft. Really engaging your core. Softening your shoulders and your face. With your arms up in Prana Mudra. Nice and wide. Lovely. Hands together and then down through the centers to the heart. Clip down the back heel. So we're coming into warrior one. So making any adjustments you need so that you can still face forward. It's very similar. Knee over ankle. The arms parallel above the head. Stretch out the back leg slightly differently. And the hands coming down to the heart. Then heel toe the front leg so that it's in line. Moving it slightly so it's in line with the arch. So the heel is in line with the arch. Open up the arms, knee is over ankle. You can probably see the big toe in front of your front knee. The back foot is clipped in about 15 degrees. And softening your shoulders, the face, looking out over your front arm. Lovely. Then bring the hands to the hip creases. Shorten your stance just a tiny bit, a couple of inches or something. And then straighten the leg. Bring the arms out, engaging your core. Soften the knee as you come forward, feeling yourself guided forward. Straighten the knee as you windmill down. And then from the heart up to the sky and the heart down to the earth, really opening up here in triangle. And you might be looking at the top arm or just looking straight ahead or even down. Looking after your neck. And then gently feeling yourself guided up. That's wonderful. Hands to the heart. And we'll step forward into pyramid. So we're quite, fairly close. Bring the hands behind. We're going to do the stretch of the shoulders again. So inhale, open. Exhale, fold forward. Drishti is at the big toe. Taking deep, full breaths. Lovely. And then slowly bring the hands down to the sacrum. Sliding your hands down, coming to the front of the mat with your hands there. So you're basically in Uttanasana. So you might be bending your knees. And you can just hang here for a moment in Uttanasana. Then flat back. So we're holding, put your hands on the shins, and then exhale, fold forward. And we'll step back to down dog. And then lowering the knees down. Inhale, up, and then exhale, down into child. Just resting for a moment in child. Taking a few breaths. We'll slowly bring ourselves up. Placing something under your head if you wish. And you can actually have your socks and all of that ready. And we'll just come down into semi-supine on our backs. Bringing your feet to the edge of the mat. Arms out a little bit. And then just gently rock from side to side. Lovely. So letting your body really rest. I think this part of the practice when we're on our backs, we can just start to really relax. I feel like a smoker at the moment. I'm really, as you probably know, if you've been following me, I've been taking a long time to clear my congestion. Okay, and gently bring the feet, the knees back up, planting the feet so that they're hip width. And we're going to gently take some tilts of the pelvis. So exhale the pelvis up and then inhale down. Just keep rocking pelvis, exhaling up, planting your lumbar spine, the curvature in your back, into the mat. Inhale down, some rocking. And now we're going to come up to 3 bridges. So exhaling up, what we've done before. Breath in and then exhale down, just flowing through the bridges. Exhale, peeling each vertebrae off the mat. Really engaging your glutes and your thighs, quads, and then exhale down. Ideally, you've got your knees are still hip width apart. You can always use a block there. Exhale up or a ball. And then inhale down. Lovely. And draw your knees into the chest and rock from side to side. Then coming back to center, we'll bring ourselves into happy baby. So we're stretching out round the hips and the upper legs. So you might be holding your feet or might be holding backs of your thighs. And placing the legs down again, lifting up the right leg, stretching out your hamstrings again. We've done that quite a bit today. And then taking circles with your foot. And then placing your ankle over your quad. Bring the right hand in behind your thigh and the left hand to meet it. I'm going to draw in for the pigeon stretch here. Leg cradle. And you can take circles or anything you want to with your your sacrum. So moving lower back on the mat in circles, rocking from side to side, or you can just be still. You don't have to do all of this. And straightening the left leg. So we're just the leg that's supporting, you can just straighten that. And then release it down. And release the legs down. Lovely. And then we'll lift up the right leg. Sorry, I mean the left leg. I just make it up as I go along. Lift up the reach, up the left leg and take some circles with the foot. Wonderful. One way, then the other way. And then we can put the ankle on your quad area and then the left hand through, clasping with your right hand on the outside. And again, just taking gentle movements if you wish. Breathing the legs into you. Maybe making circles. Or rocking from side to side. Lovely. Okay, and coming back to center. And we'll release the legs down. So we'll bring the feet together and the knees apart in Supta Baddha Konasana. And here you can make yourself nice and warm if you want to. If you haven't already. I'm just resting in Supta Baddha Konasana with your in the reclined cobbler. Remember, when we are resting in Shavasana, you can always rest for longer. Taking some breaths, but keeping your breaths really relaxed. Just your natural breath. And then lowering down into Shavasana when you're ready. Your arms by your side. Feeling yourself really heavy and supported by the mat, by the earth beneath the mat. Noticing the points of contact that your body has with the mat. Your whole body resting here. Feeling the temperature of the room and the air on your skin. And sensing the front of the body resting on the back of the body. Letting your whole body relax. Your whole body relax. And one hand can be placed on your heart and the other on your belly. I love and trust my body.
I love and trust my body. I love and trust myself. I love and trust myself. And then you can take a few movements of your fingers and your toes and stretch up. Oh, and a full body stretch. Taking a yawn if you want. And then over onto your side. And slowly coming up to seated. Taking a few full breaths here in seated. Hands to the heart. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me. So lovely to have you here. Really nice. And if you want to say hi, you can. Yeah, just really lovely. And still got a few days to go. What's this? Day 19. So we've got next Friday will be my last one. So Sunday can't do the maths. 7 days. Yeah. Well, Friday today. So yeah, 7 days. And yeah, just really looking forward to it. I'm so enjoying doing these morning practices. Really nice and lovely that some people can join, and then people also join later. So yeah, sending lots of love and yeah, big shout out to those of you who join later. So okay, lots of love. Bye.